Alright, we got a problem here where we're going to find the volume using a disk method. And it's the region contained by x equals the square root of cosine of pi over 4y. And that's going to be the interval for y of -2 to 0. And it's going to be bound by x equals 0, which is the y-axis, and we're going to rotate it around the y-axis. So we know we're going to rotate. I didn't know what this thing looked like, so I went to Desmos and graphed it. But we know that we have it bound from 0 to -2, and by the y-axis of x equals 0, and this curve from the square root of cosine. So this is only the fourth quadrant part, and we're going to rotate it around the y-axis. So we got a volume that's going to be integrated in terms of y. So we're going to have pi integration and dy. So the y part that we're looking at has an interval from -2 to 0. And the radius here is the square root of cosine of pi over 4y. And that's going to be squared, radius squared. So that's nice, so it gets rid of the square root. So we'll have pi integrate from -2 to 0 of cosine of pi over 4y dy after we square it. So because of this thing inside the cosine, we can do a u substitution. U would be pi over 4y. I'll let you do that. But the end result will be the pi that is out front times 4 over pi, and the interval of cosine is sine. It will be sine of pi over 4y, and that'll be from -2 to 0. So a little bit more cleanup here because the pi and the pi on the bottom will cancel out. 4 sine of pi over 4y from -2 to 0. So let's plug those in. Let y equal 0. And when we do that, we'll have 4 times sine of 0 minus, and we'll let y equal -2, and that will give us 4 times sine of -2 over 4 is -2, so negative pi over 2. So 4 times the sine of 0, the sine of 0 is 0, so it goes away, and then minus 4 times the sine of negative pi over 2. The sine of negative pi over 2 is -1. So we got -4 times -1. So the end result will be 4. So the region that would come here and kind of rotate around the x-axis here, the y-axis, looks kind of like a bullet shape down there on the bottom. If you rotate it, we'll have a volume of 4.